Hey guys, good morning. I am on my way to work this morning and today started out a little bit hectic, I have to say. For some reason I had a feeling this was gonna happen, but Maddie, she woke up as I was in the bathroom getting ready for work. And you guys, if you followed me for any period of time, you've probably heard me talk about how difficult it is to get out of the house if Maddie gets up before I have to leave for work. So she came walking into the bathroom and my heart just sank. I'm like, oh my gosh, today's gonna be it's gonna be a bad morning. And then as I'm holding her, trying to do my makeup and get ready for work, which is a challenge in and of itself, I got a text message from the other nurse that I'm working with today saying that she was sick and not coming in. So it's a Sunday, and so it is going to be busy at the urgent care, and I am going to be by myself. So there's icing on the cake for this morning. But back to Maddie, I got ready, I got her downstairs, I gently woke up my husband and told him the good news that she is awake and he's gonna need to get up and help take care of her. And so I went downstairs and got her. You have to tread very lightly with her to avoid the screaming fit, you know, and so you have to make sure to keep her in a good mood. So it was like, nothing is off limits this morning. Like, what do you want? Do you want chocolate chip cookies? Do you want Cheez-Its? Do you want to watch Elsa? I was just throwing everything out there. So before I left, I had Frozen on the TV. She had a bowl of Cheez-Its. She had a chocolate chip cookie and a juice box, and I was like managing to keep her laughing and happy, and luckily she did go to bed a little early, so she's probably rested, so that is a plus, and probably the reason why she woke up so early. But yeah, so she was actually still happily watching TV, eating Cheez-Its when Daddy came down, and then I quietly kissed him goodbye and snuck out the front door. So I made it out of the house. I am a little bit late. I'm late by like 5 minutes, and in my commute, 5 minutes could mean the difference between getting there on time and being completely late. So, and I bet that's Daddy right now. Yep, let's see what's going on. Okay, I was worried. I thought he was calling to tell me that she was screaming fit mess once she realized I was gone, but actually he called to tell me that he couldn't find the cereal that they bought last night. So he was wondering if the kids had eaten an entire king-size box of Frosted Flakes. I'm like, no, I don't think they could have eaten an entire box of Frosted Flakes in one night. I mean, maybe, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So I am on my way to work this morning. I'm praying for a good day. And I am getting ready to stop for my coffee ritual here and my protein bar, and since I did not have much time at home this morning, I'm gonna have to try and see what they have at the convenience store as far as food to put in my lunchbox, because I have literally nothing. And now, since I'm gonna be alone, I'm gonna have to be there all day for 12 hours and not leave. So that is putting me at a point now where I need to make sure that I have enough food to make it through the end of the day. And as it stands right now, I do not have enough food to make it to the end of the day. So let's go see what we can find that is somewhat healthy at the convenience. Okay, so here's what I came up with. I have a convenience store pimento cheese sandwich, and I have a convenience store banana, a protein bar, I have a fruit and cheese. I can't believe they had this, but that was really awesome. And I also found one Yoplait yogurt for 99 cents. So that's a little pricey for one yogurt, but you pay it when you are desperate for some type of nutritional lunch. So I have fruit and cheese, I have yogurt, I have banana, I have a protein bar. I did pack some crackers in my lunchbox. I packed some Nutella so I can have that with my fruit. And I also, let's see, what else did I throw in my lunchbox this morning? I just threw some drinks in there, and I believe that's basically it. Yeah, I didn't really have anything to pack. So the protein bar and banana will be my breakfast. I will have pimento cheese, fruit and cheese, and crackers for lunch. And I will have some yogurt as a snack after lunch, in between lunch and dinner. And then I will just have to eat dinner, or like a light, you know, like a bowl of cereal or something when I get home. So that's the plan for food today. Hopefully, hopefully that works. So, yeah, so I got the vlog posted last night, and it's funny because I didn't preset the thumbnail to my vlog, and my face is really funny this morning, but I didn't have time to fix that, so I'll have to fix that sometime today. And not sure if I'll get the vlog edited from yesterday, but I will try if I have a moment. And so a lot of you said that you would like to hear more about the book that I'm reading, The Beautiful Wife. So I thought that that would be really awesome, and it would be a wonderful opportunity for me to talk about the book on the days that I work. And I have this commute to work, so that would give kind of a nice moment for me to talk about the book and just how it applies to our lives as Christian women. So that's the plan for the future. I'm gonna be probably stopping at the point after this chapter, because I really want to finish reading this chapter, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and stop and reread the first chapter. Sorry for the yawn. I'm gonna stop and reread the first chapter, and then we'll do like a discussion probably once or twice a week on the chapter itself and the most important aspects that I pulled from it, and how I plan to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? To like integrate the book into my everyday life. So yeah, be looking forward to that. That's to come this month, or if not this month, then, well, yeah, I would anticipate being able to start that this month. So be on the lookout for that, because I really have enjoyed reading this book and learning lots of new ways to improve my marriage, and also, you know, it opens your eyes to different ways of looking at things. So, for instance, I would just say this. Last night, I think it was last night. Well, yesterday, my husband was cooking, and it was really nice that he just, you know, he went into the kitchen and he was making a meal for the family, and I had set out a box of the Red Lobster cheese and garlic biscuits, which, by the way, if you have never tried those, they are so good. And I found a box of the mix, and I bought that, and so this is the second time we've cooked those, and they are so good. But anyway, I had set the box out, and a little later I had come into the kitchen. I was busy with Maddie or one of the kids or something like that, and I came into the kitchen, and he was making the biscuits, but there was that the powdery, you know, like floury mix all over the counter. And the first thing out of my mouth, before I even thought about it, was, who made this mess? Oh my gosh, what happened here? Did the bag explode? upload, you know? I was like, what the world? And then immediately after I said that, I thought, I shouldn't have said that because, you know, wow, I should be saying, hey, hon, thanks so much for cooking. You know, I really appreciate you just taking the initiative to come in here and make the family some food. And he was doing it, you know, happily. And I immediately wanted to pull my words back in my mouth. And so I told him, I actually told him that. I said, you know what, I'm sorry. I should not have said that. I should be saying, I'm really thankful that you're in here cooking and I appreciate it. And I just started to clean up the mess. And he really respected the fact that I had acknowledged that I was disrespectful in the words that I said to him, because it really was. You know, he was teasing when he said it, like, but right after I said that, he said, oh, would you rather me go sit down and not cook? And I was like, oh my goodness, here I am. I'm doing what I'm trying to learn not to do, which is try to be controlling and, you know, micromanage every aspect of my house, which a lot of times as women we like to do because that's just in our nature, you know, because we wear so many hats in our house. So not only am I, you know, a wife, but I'm a mother, I'm a teacher, I'm a nurse, I'm a housekeeper, I'm a cook. And so in order to wear all of those hats and in order to have all of those roles, we have to be assertive and we have to be sort of a, I don't want to say like controlling type of person, but you have to be kind of, you sort of have to be sort of a little bit controlling, because you do have to control those aspects and make sure that everything gets done and everything gets done in a timely manner. And you know, if you're like me, you want it done neatly. So that is not one of my husband's strong points, which I think is very common as far as men go. They're just not as concerned with tidiness as women typically are. And so anyway, I noticed that in myself as I was reading this last chapter, that I need to like back off and I need to not be so controlling. I need to not have to let those words come out of my mouth as soon as they enter my head, like, oh, I should have just done this myself, or, you know, why did you do it that way? That's not the way you're supposed to do it. So anyway, he really respected the fact that I told him that I was really sorry and I shouldn't have said that, and then I hugged him and told him how appreciative I was that he was, you know, taking the initiative to prepare a meal for the family. And I think that we do things without knowing that we're doing them. Like, until I really read and studied the chapter that I'm on now, it didn't dawn on me. And I'm going to talk more about these types of things and these kind of aha moments that I've had while I've been reading the book. But the things that don't really dawn on us that we're doing until we read it and we're going, oh man, that's me. That sounds familiar, you know. And that's sort of what's happening as I'm reading this book. I'm having tons of aha moments and I'm going, oh no, that's me, and that's me, and that's me. And I'm probably contributing to any kind of strife or unhappiness, you know what I mean? Like, it takes two to tango. So anyway, I have to just, okay, I'm going to end on this note because I don't want to get completely into the book because that's to come later. But I will end on this note that after I told him that I was sorry, and, you know, I talked to him about, I actually told him why I went back and told him I was sorry and everything, because I told him that as I'm reading the book that I'm reading, I'm learning some things about myself that I could change. And then he looked at me and he said, that's really awesome. And he said, you know what, I should be reading something for men. Do they have a book like that for men? And I was just so happy because, you know, it really opened his eyes to the fact that it is changing my behavior. And I could see that he, you know, was appreciative of that. And so he wanted to give me the gift, it seemed like, of changing or improving on his behavior and his role as a husband and father too. So just the fact that he had said that and made that statement and asking if they had aversion for the husband was really encouraging, and that fed me as well with my encouragement for the day, and just knowing that he respected that, and you know, he respected the you know, what am I trying to say, like the improvement, I won't say improvements or whatever, or like effort, that's the word I was looking for, the effort that I'm putting in to improving our marriage and improving my behaviors as a mother and wife, and all of that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys and tell you what to look out for in the future. I know that that's going to be a fun series to do. I think I mentioned before, but there is a YouTuber, her name is Elena, A-L-A-N-A, and I want to say maybe her, I think it's just Elena. I will have to check her YouTube channel, and I'll link it in my description. I really hope I remember to link it in the description, but I will go ahead and write that down today so that I link it in the description. And she is the one that inspired me to find a book and to read it. And I was actually looking for the book that she was doing a series on. I wasn't able to find the exact one that she was doing a series on, but I found this one, and this one has been just as much a blessing to my life. So that is who inspired me to do something like this, and so you guys can head on over to her channel and check out her series. Hers is called, it's not The Beautiful Wife, but The Wonderful Wife, I think, or no, not The Wonderful Wife, The Excellent Wife, that's what it's called, The Excellent Wife. So check her channel out, and she talks about the book, and she gives wonderful insight and commentary on each chapter. So I'm going to leave you guys now. I'm going to drink some coffee before I get to work, and cram down a protein bar, because I'm going to be hitting the ground running as soon as I get here this morning. So I want to make sure I have something on my belly. So I will see you guys after work. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, and don't forget to remember the Sabbath today and keep it holy, and honor the Lord today in your thoughts and in your actions and your words and all of that. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, I am off work. It is about 20 after 8, and I am on my way home. And it was a long day, but it wasn't terrible. Even though I was by myself, it was very manageable. So thank the Lord for that. In the summertime, we're not quite as busy as we are in like flu season. So I'm definitely feeling the benefit of the summertime flow at work. So that is good. Jimmy texted me today and said that Maddie had not taken a nap all day, even though she had gotten up so early, even before I left this morning. So he's had quite the long day with the 2-year-old, and the boys were fairly good today. He said they were a little disruptive toward the end of the day, and so, but anyway, you're gonna have that, I guess. But I just called him, and he was sitting in the driveway with in the truck, because Maddie had fallen asleep while he was taking Alex back to his mom. And so he pulled back home and was just sitting in the driveway and letting Maddie sleep for a while. So, but she had just woke up. So I let him go to try and deal with her, because she screams when she first wakes up. But anywho, yeah, today was a good day, and in between patients, I got a lot of work done, and I just have to tell you guys, if you haven't, I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do with Mason for homeschool this year, and even though we do the CC curriculum, you know, it's not enough, in my opinion, you know, it's not enough, not for a kindergartner. So you need to have, like, you know, a kindergarten curriculum. So I came across Confession of a Homeschooler's homeschool curriculum. It's called, I think it's called K4 kindergarten curriculum. I think she said she may change the name of it, but for right now it's K4 kindergarten curriculum, and it is a complete curriculum for a like preschool / kindergarten, but it's mostly kindergarten. So as I was watching her review, which she posted today, it looked really, really good, and I thought that Mason could get a lot out of that program. And it's only $15 download. You have to print everything yourself, obviously, but I would rather do that and pay, you know, a lower cost. So I purchased it today, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to print everything off and put together all of the like games and activities, and you know, there's a lot of work that goes into it, but that's why you can get it so affordably. So I'm excited. So I wanted to tell you guys that I did buy that for Mason. I've been on the fence about what I was going to do as far as his curriculum goes, and so when I saw that, I just knew that that's the way that I wanted to go. So we're still going to do how to teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons, or teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons. And then we're also going to be doing the Confession of a Homeschooler's kindergarten curriculum. So that will be awesome. I hope I haven't had my finger on the microphone this whole time. If I have, I'm sorry. I just noticed it, but I just think it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be a good curriculum for him. He still needs quite a bit of help as far as letter recognition and like the sounds that they make. But that's all part of the program that we're using now with the Teach Your Child to Read. So I'm not too concerned about it because he's doing well so far with that book. Oh, that was itching. Yeah, but it's her curriculum is really, really interesting, and it's got lots and lots of things involved with it, and it's really colorful, and it's well planned and thought out, and it comes with lesson plans. And so that is the other thing that really sold me, because I'm like, I have to have like a boxed all-in-one set for him this year, kind of like Jacob. He's gonna have one just like that with the CC Challenge program this year. Since I'm gonna be working full-time, I don't have the time to put into, you know, making out lesson plans and putting, you know, units together and this and that. So I am really excited. It's very, you know, I don't know, it makes me feel so relieved that that's all put together for me, and I'll just, you know, we'll just work through that curriculum in the fall, and then I'll know exactly what's going on, and I don't have to do a whole lot of thinking and planning. Now, I will have a lot of preparation work to do as far as, you know, I've already downloaded it to my computer, but now I'm going to have to print everything, and there's a lot of laminating that I'll probably need to do, and getting, you know, binders set up and everything. But that's the fun part, in my opinion. I love to do stuff like that. So when I get some free time, I'll be printing all that out, and, you know, the costs will be minimal, mostly just printer ink and, you know, copy paper. I have tons of binders, so I won't need to buy any more binders, and we have lots and lots of school supplies. So I think that the $15 cost was just a steal of a deal, and I'm so excited. So that is what we're going to use for Mason. If you guys are interested, once I get it all printed out and put together, I will show you guys what it looks like, and just kind of give you a little look at that. If you want, head over to Confession of a Homeschooler's YouTube page and check out her review that she just did on that curriculum, because it really does look cool. It looks really, really neat. And I started to open the files just to make sure that they all downloaded correctly. So I was opening files and everything and looking at them, and I'm really impressed with the quality. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys about that, and that's basically it, I guess, for my day. My food worked out pretty well. I am hungry right now because I didn't eat my yogurt snack, so I'm gonna have to go home and eat some cereal or something. But yeah, my convenience store lunch worked out pretty well. The pimento cheese sandwich was not that great. I don't think I'll be buying a convenience store pimento cheese or any other sandwich for that matter anytime soon. It just, I don't know, like I'm not a huge sandwich girl anyway, but I just really didn't like it. Something about the bread, I think, just didn't do it for me. Alright guys, I will see you when I get home with my little ones. See you soon.